like within the coming months, like the biggest opportunity for investors? I'll go with you, Beth.
People's fear. That's the biggest opportunity. People's fear and lack of knowledge. So people are going to read the headlines and watch the news and say the sky is falling, and they're not going to look at their tenant sales to see. They don't collect the tenant sales, so they're behind the eight ball there. Understanding the tenant sales and speaking to the tenants that don't report, but you talk to the manager and you find out how they're doing. That is, in retail, that's everything. And if our sales are going up in Cleveland or going up in South Florida, that's telling you what the consumer is doing. And rent is a function of sales, and rent is a function of acquisitions. So if I see sales going down, then the pundits are right. And then you have to your underwriting has to be extremely thorough, because you need to make sure that you are taking into account how long could this possibly be. But I think that people tend to read the headlines, we're headline readers, and they jump to conclusions. And then this herd mentality of, okay, we're not going to buy because the recession's coming and the retailers are tanking, and and they don't do the deep dive. And with that, I'm counting on all of that, because then I will come in stealth and figure out what markets are strong and what retailers are still doing business and where the consumers are spending, and buy. And because the more people that are fearful and stay away from investment, it's a supply and demand game. So the sellers won't get that many bids on their properties, and we, more bullish and more confident in the consumer and the markets, knowledge of the markets is key, will benefit.